Recipe ideas for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is traditionally centered around a rich and hearty feast, but there are endless ways to bring unique, creative dishes to the table. From appetizers that set the tone for the meal to vegetarian-friendly main courses, unique side dishes, and inventive desserts, here are some recipe ideas to make this Thanksgiving memorable. Appetizers, starters to begin the feast. Starting with small bites or light appetizers helps warm up the appetite without overpowering the main course. Here are a few options that add variety and flavor. 1. Stuffed mushrooms, bite-sized mushroom caps filled with a mixture of cream cheese, garlic, herbs, and breadcrumbs, then baked to golden perfection. For added flavor, you can include crumbled sausage, Parmesan cheese, or chopped nuts in the stuffing mix. 2. Cranberry brie bites. These are made with mini pastry shells or puff pastry squares, filled with a piece of brie cheese and a dollop of cranberry sauce. Baked until the cheese is melty and the pastry is golden, they offer a perfect blend of sweet and savory flavors. 3. Butternut squash soup shooters. Serve small, warm shots of creamy butternut squash soup topped with a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds or a drizzle of cream. The soup can be prepared with roasted squash, onions, and a hint of nutmeg, offering a comforting seasonal flavor that won't fill guests up too early. 4. Charcuterie board. A well-crafted charcuterie board with cheeses, cured meats, nuts, dried fruit, and fresh seasonal produce like figs, apples, and grapes gives guests a variety of choices to nibble on while mingling. This is a versatile and easy-to-customize option that adds visual appeal to the table. 5. Deviled eggs with a twist. Traditional deviled eggs with a Thanksgiving spin can include smoked paprika, crispy bacon bits, or even a dollop of cranberry relish for extra flavor and a holiday flair. Main course, turkey alternatives for vegetarians and meat lovers alike. If turkey isn't on the menu, or if you'd like to offer an alternative main dish, consider these flavorful and satisfying options. 1. Stuffed acorn squash. Halved and roasted acorn squash filled with a savory stuffing made of wild rice, mushrooms, cranberries, and nuts like pecans or walnuts. It's a visually stunning vegetarian main course that's hearty and seasonal. 2. Vegetable Wellington. This is a vegetarian take on the classic beef Wellington. A puff pastry filled with a mixture of roasted vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and mushrooms, spinach, and herbs creates an elegant main dish. It's baked until the pastry is golden and flaky, offering a beautiful centerpiece. 3. Mushroom and lentil loaf. This plant-based loaf combines cooked lentils, mushrooms, carrots, onions, and savory spices. Baked and topped with a glaze of tomato sauce or barbecue sauce, it's hearty, flavorful, and can be sliced and served like traditional meatloaf. 4. Cauliflower roast. A whole cauliflower head brushed with a blend of olive oil, garlic, herbs, and spices, then roasted until golden. It can be served with a rich gravy or sauce, making it a flavorful and show-stopping dish for those looking for a lighter main course. 5. Salmon with herb crust. For a pescatarian-friendly option, salmon fillets topped with a crust of fresh herbs, breadcrumbs, and lemon zest offer a light yet luxurious main dish. The salmon can be baked or grilled and served with a tangy yogurt or mustard sauce. Unique side dish recipes. Side dishes add variety to the Thanksgiving meal, and there are plenty of ways to get creative without straying too far from tradition. 1. Maple roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon and pecans. Roasted Brussels sprouts caramelized with a maple glaze and tossed with crispy bacon and toasted pecans bring a balance of sweet, savory, and nutty flavors to the table. 2. Cheesy cauliflower gratin. Cauliflower florets baked in a creamy cheese sauce topped with breadcrumbs and Parmesan until golden brown. This side dish is both rich and comforting, providing a tasty alternative to traditional potatoes. 3. Cranberry pecan quinoa salad. This salad combines cooked quinoa with dried cranberries, pecans, fresh herbs, and a light vinaigrette. It's a fresh, nutrient-dense addition that brings a pop of color and flavor contrast to the heavier dishes. 4. Whipped sweet potatoes with maple and thyme instead of a sweet potato casserole. Try whipped sweet potatoes flavored with a hint of maple syrup and fresh thyme. It's a lighter, slightly savory twist on a classic that complements other dishes nicely. 5. Roasted root vegetable medley. A colorful mix of carrots, parsnips, beets, and sweet potatoes tossed in olive oil, salt, pepper, and fresh rosemary, then roasted until tender. This medley brings earthy flavors and vibrant colors to the plate, adding both nutrition and beauty to the table. 6. Gourmet macaroni and cheese. A rich and creamy macaroni and cheese made with a blend of cheeses like cheddar, Gruyere, and Parmesan adds an indulgent side option. Adding ingredients like truffle oil, caramelized onions, or crispy pancetta can elevate the dish even further. Creative dessert options. Thanksgiving desserts don't have to be limited to traditional pies. There are many ways to get creative with seasonal flavors while keeping the holiday spirit. 1. Pumpkin cheesecake bars. Layers of creamy pumpkin cheesecake on a spiced graham cracker crust, topped with whipped cream or caramel drizzle. These bars are easy to serve and add a rich pumpkin flavor with a twist. 2. Apple crisp with walnut crumble. A warm, spiced apple filling topped with a crispy walnut crumble and baked until golden. Served with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, it's a comforting, easy-to-make dessert that's sure to satisfy. 3. Pecan pie truffles. These bite-sized treats combine chopped pecans, caramel, and chocolate rolled into small truffles and coated with chocolate. They offer all the flavors of pecan pie in a handheld treat that's easy to share. 4. Maple pumpkin parfaits. Layers of pumpkin mousse or spiced whipped cream with a maple flavor layered with crushed ginger snaps and topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Parfaits are a light, visually appealing dessert that allows for portion control and easy serving. 5. Sweet potato bread pudding with bourbon sauce. This dessert takes the flavors of sweet potatoes and combines them with bread pudding, topped with a bourbon caramel sauce for added warmth and richness. It's a cozy, seasonal twist on a classic dessert. 6. Mini cranberry tarts. Individual tarts filled with cranberry compote and a hint of orange zest, baked in a buttery crust. These small tarts offer a tart and sweet finish to the meal and add a beautiful pop of color to the dessert table. 7. Chai-spiced bundt cake. A moist and aromatic cake flavored with chai spices like cinnamon, cardamom, and cloves, finished with a light glaze. It's a sophisticated dessert that pairs wonderfully with a cup of coffee or tea. These recipe ideas add variety and creativity to any Thanksgiving spread, allowing guests to enjoy both traditional flavors and exciting new twists. Whether it's a unique appetizer or a creative dessert, these dishes are sure to make this Thanksgiving a delicious and memorable occasion.